Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Here's Desmond King on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down throw for Mills. He's got Akins, the tight end. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Mills. He'll check this down to Johnson. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Mills. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Play action now. Mills. Conley's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake, Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, 62 yards, and the Texans will add on to their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Rager catches it left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Touchdown! Jalen Rager from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are back within a score. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Complete. It's Johnson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Looking to throw again on second down. Mills. And this is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Broken tackle. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing again on second down. Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. A huge play there for Houston. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he works free. He's at the 50, 30, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17. So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. He's going to go deep for Conley. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Amendola catching it left side. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitor. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. On first down, Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Another run here with Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this one is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Hurts. Caught on the slant. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hurts sets up to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They'll try again. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. The kick. By Elliott is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Quick pass to the outside, caught by Conley. And some room to work. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Mills. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw is Mills. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The quick slant caught. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. A bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time.
They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Desmond. King picks it.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now Mills. Over the middle, it's Amendola. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here. Still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Oh, that's Smith, a nice catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Touchdown, Eagles. Chris Watkins. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll turn to Sanders, and he will get in. Zone as a 2-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Desmond King now to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 1st down, Mills. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Johnson again on second down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. And he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning. Is it a positive? It is a positive. Okay. About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked this.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive.